Fala, meus guerreiros do bem, começando aqui hoje mais uma live rumo à segunda divisão, beleza? Não, rumo à terceira divisão. Rumo à terceira divisão. Vamos lá que dá pra gente. Vamos lá que dá, é acreditar. Vamos acreditar que dá, galera. Beleza? Torce por mim aí, que a gente vai chegar hoje na segunda divisão, se Deus quiser. Vamos que vamos. Só um minutinho que eu tô atualizando o negócio aqui, galera. É ligeiro. Vamos que vamos. Vamos receber aqui os presentinhos. Agora vamos ver o que a gente ganha aqui, galera. Contrato grátis. Olha aí, vamos ver se a gente ganha o Dark White. Bora, vem, 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 vem. Vem, meu garoto. Vem pra mim, meu garoto. Meu irmão, velho. Ai, 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 ai. O que é que vem pra gente, hein? Eu espero que coisa boa pra fortalecer. Quem? Esperava coisa melhor. Mas tá de boa. De graça até já tô na testa. Vamos nessa. Vamos ver se dá pra melhorar alguma coisa nesse garoto. Mariano Troilo. Que nomezinho feio, meu amigo. Ixi. Vai pegar banco. Saliba. Banco também. Meu irmão, só sai porcaria, velho. Desisto. Vamos jogar que é melhor. É que a gente chega, hein, galera, na segunda divisão. Rapaz, o negócio é osso, mas vamos tentar, né? Só as feras.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Rudiger. Out to the left it goes. Messi. Son Heung-min does well to get it back. Now it's come to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That pass isn't the best. Searching pass he's played there. Nicely worked. Not the most convincing of passes. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. And they've got a throw. Aimed beyond the defence. Played into space out wide. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Son Heung-min. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Brazil still without a single shot on target. Knocks it into space. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a good... He gets big! Goal! Santos! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Casemiro. Played out to the left flank. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Santos clearly...
There it is! That has been slung wide. Tries to play it through. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. And that's another good win of the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, good-looking ball. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rodri. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. And he's lost his man. And the finish! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame we just couldn't finish it off.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a little off target. It's a promising position. Great vision. Now it's Hazard. And it's Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Brazil will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're just settling back into this second half. He's looking wide. Pedri, and he's managed to get free, and he's had it nicked away. Ambitious ball here. Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that is a little undercooked.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Very nicely done. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Caught offside that time. Santos looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive.
There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Crossed into the middle, brilliantly cut out. Pedri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pedri. Good, strong midfield running here. João Cancelo makes the interception. And it's Casemiro. De Jong. Pass somewhat off target. Played into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
There's the header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Alexander-Arnold. João Cancelo. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Khan deals with that nice and simple. Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. That has been cut short. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Santos really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Alexander-Arnold. To Messi. Driving on and making good progress. De Jong does really well there, strong defending. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 15, camisa 14, Camisa
Nicked it back
6,
promptly.
Casimiro.
Nuno
Camisa
Mendes
7, camisa 19.
tries to pass it through.
Deixando o campo para a entrada
Santos
de
really are showing
camisa
all the
2,
necessary urgency,
camisa
but it's
8,
potency they need.
Camisa 41,
Nicely
camisa
intercepted.
91, camisa 20.
He's
Substituição.
travelling a long way. Okazaki. Okazaki couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needs...
Real chance! It's fallen kindly here. It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And now he has two. Takes a shot! Oh, what has happened here? And he cuts out the supply. And Ndombele. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Scholes. Now it's Haaland. And he's been shifted off him. Okazaki.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And Ndombele. And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Azar taking in the accolades, having been named... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
De Jong! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Dixon. Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Casemiro cuts out the pass. Son Heung-min, who's wide and looking to get onto this. Casemiro. Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ruben Neves. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Howson gets it clear. And here's De Jong. Takes the shot! You've got to be quick to recover this.
And he was there to get a vital touch. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Threads one in. And he was quick to react. Quarter of an hour played.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Hazard. Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. Konate. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. It's a searching pass. Oh, no joy this time.
Hazard really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving.
And Batistuta! Goal! Corinthians! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Corinthians have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Dixon. That has not gone well. Tries to play it through. Casemiro is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's intervened well there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Son Heung-min. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? He's having a shot! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Corinthians are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Guti. Brazil finding their passes. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's De Jong. Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. Van Dijk.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, there's the shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos que vocês podem ouvir a transmissão ao vivo da partida de hoje na Rádio FM do nosso clube.
So off we go once more.
Brazil really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
He's picked his way through. De Jong, he's gone for goal! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Now it's Hazard. Haaland, good read, needed to be. Ruben Neves, oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Out to the left it goes. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's had it taken off him.
Corinthians have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. Just cruising. They are cruising. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And that is a little undercooked. De Jong. He's shifting through the gears here. Hazard with the delivery. Pedri. Neymar, driving on and making good progress. Now it's Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. And the ball's gone astray. João Cancelo. And it's Guti. Son Heung-min looking to get on the end of this. Ruben Neves looking for options for movement. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta! It's Neymar! They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Corinthians are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and
Great chance! So, third corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
his teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. 75 minutes played. Van Dijk receives it in. Can he finish? It's in! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 17, camisa 19, camisa 11, camisa 14. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 27, camisa 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. They're still trying to make a game of this. Maradona. Pedri, he steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Maradona. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Short changes him with that pass. Casemiro. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Off the post!
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. João Cancelo. Scholes. That's a good ball out wide. Howson gets good distance on it. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Casemiro. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's managed to get free. And a shot! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's Serginho. Big chance! And now they can spring out of defence.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
That pass isn't the best. He might be in here. He's come in hard. De Jong. Oh, it's a great ball here. Pedri. That's a good ball. Chance! Keeper always had the measure of that. That's that, the end. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical...
Shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Haaland. De Jong! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the keeper beats it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. Out to the left it goes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Over to the left. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. First quarter of an hour gone. Still goalless at the moment. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Casemiro. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Haaland, he's gone for goal!
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Now it's Son Heung-min, and it's Guti. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe. Guardiola. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Spread out to the left. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. And it's Guti. Casemiro. Van Bronckhorst. Looking to play him in. Hazard looking to run onto it. Rui Costa. To Messi. Now it's Yamal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Konate getting this one clear. Guti. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And Messi! It's a loose ball. Oh, that was vital. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Messi. It's Rui Costa. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Haaland. He's chosen to go back. Hazard. And this is Hazard. He gets big. Goal! Brazil! Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. He watched it all. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Brazil can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. Brazil carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, super find. Azar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played. Son Heung-min. Guti. Son Heung-min. Well read, nice interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. De Jong. Van Bronckhorst is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Played out wide. Rui Costa. Ball driven towards. Terrific header! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
De Jong! Fantastic from De Jong! About as smooth as it gets. And again they hit the front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. So we've reached the hour mark. Haaland is onto this. Now it's De Jong. Stood up well to him there. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, he's played it in low. Guardiola clears it away. Guti. And Guti! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And it's De Jong. Baresi makes the interception. Guardiola. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Dembele, can he get it through? And he's onside. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dembele. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Brazil choosing to make the first change.
Camisa 17. Deixando o campo para
Engages and forces him off the ball. Konate cuts it out. Oh, good spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's De Jong.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that is a little undercooked. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Dembele.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Short changes him with that pass. Lovely, now then. Good read, needed to be. Can he get on the end of this? It's been shipped out wide.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 14, camisa 3, camisa 7. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 91, camisa 4, camisa 41.
And he was quick to react. Tries to pass it through. And Dembele, he has found the way through. Haaland.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Baresi calmly anticipates. Well, they've got it again. Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here.
3 minutos de acréscimo.
Now he's got space here. Chips it through. That has not gone well. Serginho. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. He's on it. Can he get away? Pedro Neto. And this is Messi. Casemiro kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. And there goes the final whistle. Brazil proudly puff out their chests in victory. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Henrique! Well, there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Cancelo. Son Heung-min. What a throw in. Van Dijk. Van Bronckhorst. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Son Heung-min. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Quarter of an hour played. He's shifting through the gears here. Conte. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He might... And Van Nistelrooy! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter...
And the shot!
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's cut it out. Pressure stays on. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Borussia Dortmund can try it again now. Corner number 3 coming up. Henrique!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that is one way to stop him. So their 4th corner of the game. There's the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Casemiro. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Gets into some space. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cancelo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Played out to the right. And this is Beckham. No, no way through there. Now it's Henrique. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Borussia Dortmund are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're...
Now, how often do you see that?
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Costa Curta. Beckham.
Brazil certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
De Jong. Out to the right. Henrique is having a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Van Bronckhorst aimed beyond the defence. And it's Hazard. Tries to pass it through. Caught offside that time. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Fiore's cross. Well timed, excellent interception. And the pass is intercepted. We are into stoppage time. Fiore has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Fiore. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Senhoras e senhores, temos o prazer de informar que os programas da partida de hoje estão disponíveis nos balcões ao lado dos portões.
That gets things going for the second half.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He gets big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
That has ended up in no man's land. And he has been fouled there. João Cancelo. Played into space out wide. Costa Curta. Knocks it into space. Henrique always looking for that half a chance. Nicely worked. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Van Bronckhorst. Van Dijk. And Casemiro. And it's De Jong. Looking for the run. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Goes for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Now there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Van Nistelrooy. De Jong. Guti. And here's Haaland. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Nicely shaped ball. Henrique is in a really good position out wide. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well...
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Van Nistelrooy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Teremos uma substituição.
They're up to 5 corners now. It's going to be another corner, I think. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. João Cancelo. And it's Casemiro. It's Van Dijk. Van Bronckhorst. That has not gone well. And he plays one through. Henrique, chance for a shot! He's scored! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Good effort from distance. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a lucky 7th corner. And it's been taken short. Rui Costa. And that has left him in... Climbs up big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bojan Kirkic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk. Van Bronckhorst. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Henrique! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Camisa 19. Camisa 11.
Looking for options for movement.
Camisa 27.
Van Bronckhorst. And it's De Jong. And it's Serginho. He's got away. Here it is, crossed in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Bojan. Serginho. Van Bronckhorst. This is De Jong. It's come to nothing. Fiore. And here's the chance to counter. Serginho. This looks promising. Look at... And the finish! Rodri. It's a really well-measured ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. That's good play. Oh, terrible pass. Rui Costa. Big chance! It's in he goes again. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, that is a nice touch. And that is a little undercooked. Bojan. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Van Dijk cuts it out.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
Casemiro.
acréscimo.
João Cancelo. And Donatoni. There will be a throw-in.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 7. Camisa 14.
Casemiro.
Deixando o campo
Borussia
para a
Dortmund
entrada
have
de
turned up with a
camisa
human
8.
blockade. This is top
Camisa
defence.
91.
Van Bronckhorst. And it's Serginho. That's that, the end. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Well, Peter, in opting for this system, there's a confidence that stems from the manager and flows through his players. This is a team with courage to get on the ball and look to entertain with an abundance of goals. Plan B is for someone else. This team will stick to their plan A, and if it's not...
And the shot! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression. Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a...
Oh, shooting chance! Spread it left. Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. He's got away. Ball driven towards the far post. Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. He's found some space. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is out of play. Oh, that's well spotted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good ball! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Neymar plays it short, showing good feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Dembele, brilliantly cut out. Not the most convincing of passes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Guti. Played to Casemiro. And it's Hazard. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
They've played it short. That's a delicate... Haaland! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Can he finish? Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Tries to pass it through. He's being urged to shoot. He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 30 minutes is number
And that has
18,
added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Neymar. Oh, super find. And he cuts out the supply. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That is good alertness. Guti could move up a gear here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He's having a shot! Goal! Brazil! And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Brazil go into the lead. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Rudiger gets it away. It's come to nothing. Oh, Red, nice interception. João Cancelo. It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal, decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He can get that clear. He's in a good position here. João Cancelo. Son Heung-min. That has been cut short. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we come
Brazil are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Shapes to shoot! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that's played in low. Not the most accurate pass. And that's a dangerous ball. Conte, distributed tidily. It's a promising position. Neymar. Well-timed, excellent interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That has ended up in no man's land. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And that's put paid to a promising move. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Lovely pass, but can he... Shot a goal! In for the pieces! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have a break. And there's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played into the box. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking to play him in. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Tries to get it clear. Neymar. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Van Bronckhorst. And it's Cancelo. Messi. Gabriel producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That could spell trouble. He's through, now is he in? There's the shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Messi. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Brazil looking to pass their way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! Konate. Rice. Brazil finding their passes. Now it's Messi. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Vinicius Junior. Number 11,
Konate.
Mbappe. Number
With the Meccano.
17,
And it's
Neymar.
Kane.
Coming on the field, number
Board shows there will be 3
Hazard.
extra minutes.
Number 14,
Scholes.
Raul.
And this is Kane.
Number
Goes for a shot!
Zico.
That's
Will be
another
3
chance!
minutes added time.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hazard appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. Scholes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, this looks sharp. And we're done. Brazil illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many...
And a quick reminder today, everybody,
What are your
to
thoughts on
make
today's
sure to
game then,
put
Jim?
any litter
Well,
in the
Peter,
bins
I
provided.
really couldn't
Thank
see
you.
what...
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be...
Haaland! Oh, great news, Jim. Daniele Massaro is in the lineup, and we know what a great player he is. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Konate, Casemiro, and it's Guti. And he's forced to go back. Maradona. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Van Bronckhorst. Now it's Hazard. That's a throw. Oh, that's a key interception. Maradona. Great vision. Not the most accurate pass. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Oh no, this does not look good. Maradona. Well, that pass isn't the best. Konate. Could be danger here. Goal! Cruzeiro! I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that's a decent ball. He's in a great position here. He could be in here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Brazil really could have done without this. The chance to pull further clear. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks.
Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Now, who's going to be first to this? Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Guti. De Jong.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Neymar. Well read, nice interception. Guti. Now it's Haaland. Shot could be... Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Turns back here, probably the best option. Can he get on the end of this? Konate, Van Dijk, and Casemiro, and it's Guti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard, swept in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Maradona. Shevchenko. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Hazard. De Jong. Hazard looking to run onto it.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's whipped it. Oh, what a... Oh, it's hit the post! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Oh, he's done very well. He's having a shot! De Jong. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's De Jong. Knocks it into space. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He has found the way through. He is just caressing the ball. Threads one in. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Adriano concedes a free kick for that. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Neymar. It's a good run down the right. No, that's been intercepted. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Guti. He's well positioned here. Shoots! Goal! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Senhoras e senhores, vejam no telão as informações sobre como se localizar dentro do estádio.
And we're off again.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Casemiro. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Brilliantly cut out. Now, can they get him away? Donnarumma claims comfortable. A slightly better ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. And this is Neymar. Neymar is flagged offside. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Hazard. De Jong. Can he latch on to this? Punched away. Shifted it to the flank.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
João Cancelo spots it and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Guerreiro going 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Van Dijk, Casemiro, Brazil looking to pass their way through. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Van Bronckhorst, lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's away. He's come in hard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Look at the and a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
João Cancelo goes back to front. Casemiro short changes him with that pass, and he was quick to react. Nicely weighted ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. João Cancelo. That has not gone well. Looking for a runner. It's a goal kick.
Teremos uma substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And he's intervened well there. Van Bronckhorst plays it all the way forward. Valverde. Serginho looking to run onto it. There's the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Looking to play him in. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, important interception. He can get that clear. And it's Valverde. Scholes. Maradona. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, nice touch. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Simplicity itself.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.